Our next guest is Dave Henderson, but before I call you up, I'll tell you just a brief story.
Roll you over.
You're gonna have to walk up here to this microphone. No, he's gonna have to walk up here. Anywho, you've probably seen clips of U.S. presidents and other dignitaries falling asleep at various important functions. Well, Larry is on TV every time council is on. And we have a mutual friend, Johnny Hart. Where are you, Johnny? Johnny's a very vigilant citizen of Brockville. He wants to make sure that all of his city councilors are awake. So what he does is, when he sees Larry dozing off, he texts Larry. Of course, Larry perks up and faithfully responds, and then goes back to his slumber. So, Dave, you got to keep it more a little snappier than that. Anywho, Dave Henderson. Our illustrious mayor, His Worship Dave Henderson. No, don't, please. I was joking.
Hey, Dave. Hey.
I probably shouldn't have wound it that tight.
I didn't think you were wound that tight.
There you go.
All right, to start off, though, there's a big contrast we have to point out right away. So about 5 years ago, Ben retires from politics, sort of temporarily. And so tonight, Larry retires from politics, and Marilyn Monroe is singing Sweet Nothings into his ear. 5 years ago, Ben retires from politics, and I'm in the gay porn with him. Singing cowboy folk songs. That's great. Yeah. So I don't know how this works, Ben, but guys, about 5 years ago, so I'm getting into politics, and my wife is telling me how serious it is, because it's a really serious thing, and you can't keep doing the things you used to do, like going out late and having a beer, doing those kind of fun things. So you got to watch what you do. So the very first big function we go to is Chamber of Commerce thing, and we're all up on the stage at the Art Center. Big do, and everybody's dressed up really well, and there's all kinds of bars and stuff. There's music playing. And of course the last thing Lynn said to me is, you don't have to be the last to leave. So there we are at 11 o'clock, and guess what? There's only 5 or 6 or 7 people. But I'm not the last to leave. There's one guy up there dancing. And he's dancing up a storm. And he's a long-time politician. He's been there for years. He's a veteran. And I'm thinking, this is great. He's a veteran. And the first thing that comes to mind is, you've all seen Seinfeld, right? And you've all seen Elaine dance, right? And I'm watching this veteran dance, and I'm saying to Lynn, I can do that! We can stay! And it was very journal. And that was the opening right there. I thought, this could be okay. So then we get into politics. Right? We all know Larry's been a long-time politician, and there's lots of politicians here, and you're going to appreciate this, because I started to know Larry a little bit more in politics, and he's hardcore. He's like 2 degrees to the right of Reform Party. He's so far out there, and he sticks to his convictions. It's like, man, an argument comes on the floor, and he's not moving from it. And if it's something, little kids come to council looking for money, and he sends them away crying. I'm telling you. And when we go to arbitration and negotiation with guys like the police and the fire, we send Larry. Because we know they're getting screwed. Yeah, we know. And I'm telling you, because it's hardcore. It's so hardcore that we're in these big negotiations with the Fuller guys, right? And these are tough guys. They got big bucks and they got the big building. Everybody wants this building. And we're right down to the core of the negotiations, And Larry's not giving an inch. He's just not giving. So we call in, we need a negotiator. We need somebody that's going to find the middle ground and give up some room. So they put me with Larry. Yeah, so they put the two of us together, yeah. Oh yeah, because I have to sit at the table and go, Larry, come on, sometimes you gotta give a little. You know, sometimes you gotta move to the middle. Sometimes you just gotta, take what you can, what was it earlier? Take what you can get. Yeah, so that's what we did. We brought Larry in. Oh wait, we brought me in, sorry. Because you might not notice, but the guys that are here, like Linda and Dave and these guys, all know that might not be the best portrayal of Larry, when it comes to the negotiator guy. But if you mention Elizabethtown, oh, he's a tiger now. Oh yeah. Talk doctors, Larry. Talk about doctors now, come on. All of a sudden, he's the guy. He's the guy to go to, and I'm suddenly the middle guy. Go, Larry, easy, Larry. Come on, slow down a little here. But first of all, I have one thing to talk to you about Brent first. Brent, you have that gun here? Okay, Brent, you talked about an email. You got an email and you're upset because you can't sell 9 tickets? I gotta find a new counselor, Brent. Give me the gun. Give me the gun right now. As a matter of fact, after hearing Jackie talk, Jackie, if you stay, we'll pay you. But I'm telling you, it's exciting. But guys, the reality of it is there's a lot of things, and I know that we're supposed to be going all Charlie Sheen and stuff, but all right, here's a couple of real good points. Is that we know that Larry is that negotiator, and he does find the middle ground a lot. There's so many examples here, and I can only find 4 or 5 of them, but I know Ben and Linda and the guys all have thousands of them, where he's gotten stuff done. On the Brockville Foundation, for example, we got $200,000 sitting there from the city, that every year we give $7,000 to $8,000 away and do stuff. You know what? That's Larry. Because he was able to put it on the table, negotiate it back and forth, got it done. He's got lots of examples like that. And there's so many things like that that we have a list, but we're not going to go through them all. But when guys talk about someone that's really dedicated to the community and really gets stuff done, those are good examples. So we're going to miss you, Larry. It's and I've said it before in council that you're one of those guys that I love arguing with. Because we have good arguments, face-to-face arguments, we disagree with stuff, and then you can walk out of there and have a beer. And really, if you can do that, you can get along in a small community. And that's a really important thing. So, and the other thing is, I know he's going up there. I know you're going up to Calicut. I think I pronounced that right. You know that, Calicut? Frobisher Bay. It's good it's a Frobisher Bay, because you know that in Frobisher Bay they count the days. You saw the story the other day, he said he's excited about the ice storm when you were doing the ice storm with Ben. Because in Frobisher Bay they actually count the days that you don't have ice storms. So it's good that you're going up there. We are going to miss you. We are going to miss you. We know you're coming back. And I think I'm going to really bastardize this phrase, but go to collapse on the legs, I can do that. But it's they say you make a life by what you give, not what you get. And it really works here. So, all right. Thanks.
Thank you.